Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of So Get This. We have no special guests tonight. It's just me. But that's not a bad thing, I hope. So tonight we were going to talk about uh, supernatural experiences in terms of conventions. I'm getting ready to go Viva Las Vegas tomorrow night. I'm leaving for the Vegas Con, where I'll be working all weekend as a vendor. And I'm just really incredibly excited about that. So if you have any experiences that salute to supernatural experiences that you'd like to share, or if you have any questions about what it's like, if you've never been to one, this is the time to ask. It's crazy. I've met my best friend at a Salute to Supernatural convention years ago. And I still have also many other very good close friends that I've also met through there. So it's really cool. Just a couple of housekeeping things we need to square away. So I will be doing a giveaway. This show tonight is only going to be half an hour long since I don't have any amazing people hanging out with us tonight. Present company excluded, of course. So we're going to be ending in 30 minutes. So at the end of the 30 minutes, I will be doing a giveaway, and the prize will be a $50 gift certificate for any jewelry that is in my shop, and I will put that link down here into the chat window. Oops. Etsy.com. Okay, so any jewelry will be up for grabs. Any of the shirts, you got to buy those. Those were made by my best friend Chicky and Bean, who hopefully will be able to at least pop into the chat with us a little bit. But if not, I'll catch up with her because she's also going to be at Vegas Con. You got to check out her table. She's going to be frigging amazing. It'll be her debut. I also want to give a big shout out to our other supernatural family, Instigator.com, our gracious hosts, as well as Winchester Brothers. Please go follow them at Winchester BROS on Twitter. Couple of other things I wanted to get out there before we start really rolling into our conversation is I'm running a promotion on, Chicky Bean is here. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I need to say hi to Chicky Bean. Okay. So what was I going to say? Okay, what I was going to say is I'm running promotion on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com / Eldwin's Fantasy, all one word. I will put the link up there later. If I can get my Facebook page up to 1,500 likes, I will be doing a giveaway of $100 towards any merchandise, any jewelry merchandise in my shop. Again, not counting the shirts, because the shirts you have to pay for because they are Ms. Chicky and Bean over here. Woohoo Instigator and Winchester Brothers, you got it. We love them. We love our SPN family. Okay, so let's talk conventions. Shannon and I, Chicky and Bean, are going to be hanging at Vegas Con all weekend long, and this is a really, really great event because this is an extra day longer than your typical Salute to Supernatural convention. So it starts on Thursday. So it's Thursday through Sunday. It's going to be really crazy. And I have not recently checked the guest list, but one of the things I do know is that Jeffrey Dean Morgan, also known as Papa Winchester, will be there. And I am so hoping, keeping my fingers crossed, that I get a chance to meet that man. Very excited about that. And this is also going to be the debut of Chicky and Bean's, what do you want to call it, Shan? What do you want to call this? Your debut of, you type in what you want to call it, but you have to come and see Chicky and Bean's table. You have to come and see my table. You have to come and see everything. It's an incredible experience. And like I was saying a few minutes ago, Shannon and I met through the Salute to Supernatural convention several years ago back in New Jersey. You just never know. So I'd like to open up, the questions to, who's been to a con? Which one was it? When was it? What was your experience? We'd love to talk about that. Also, I'd also like to hear any people who have not been to a con and what they think it's like. What are their, burning questions? Um, so I think what we could do is we can start with some convention misadventures. We definitely have several of those. Where do we even start? Well, I remember someone had asked me recently what was one of my most memorable convention moments, and this was not related to, something traditional like, oh, getting my photo op with Jensen and Jared or something like that. Something just off the beaten path. Well, this was about as far off the beaten path as you can get. In Vancouver a couple of years ago, I had injured one of my feet on the way between the airport and the hotel. And I brutalized my foot. I had worn socks that were way too short. And if anybody knows me and has seen me, I live in knee-high Doc Martens. So I'm wearing ankle socks with knee-high Doc Martens. My sock slips under the bottom of my foot, so the back of my ankle's rubbing up against my boot. I'm walking from the airport to the hotel, which is, I don't recommend that. By the time I got to the hotel, I thought my foot was going to fall off. I get into my room, I take off my boot. There is a hole the size of a frigging toonie for all you, Canadians out there. Literally the size of a toonie, because I did measure it. It was so disgusting. I couldn't wear a boot. I couldn't wear any footwear on the whole weekend. So I'm waiting for the elevator to go downstairs. I had a bunch of my gear with me. The elevator doors open up and James Patrick Stewart is hanging in the elevator. So I literally hop into the elevator because my foot is shit, okay? And I've got bags of jewelry. I've got money falling out of my bag, which he gracefully, kind of pointed out and said, you're about to lose all your money. So he helped me get that back in my bag. This man, James Patrick Stewart, Dick Roman, walked me from the elevator in the South Tower all the way to where the vendor's room was, because he felt that frigging sorry for how pathetic I was hopping and carrying myself. And the whole time we're walking and walk/hopping, he's asking me questions about, oh, so what do you do? Oh, you make jewelry? How long you been? Like genuine, really sweet guy, it was really cool. That was probably one of my most weird experiences. Oh, I hung up on my father, by the way. I was on the phone with him when the elevator doors opened. So it was kind of like that Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker moment, when the elevator doors open and you see Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker hanging in there. It was exactly like that. It opened and you're like, oh, sorry, click. I literally didn't even say goodbye. Sorry, click. I'm still apologizing to my father. As Shannon pointed out, he is far from a dick. He's actually quite the opposite. And the man's got a singing voice. He was singing, what the fuck did he sing at karaoke? He sang Tempted by Squeeze, which was amazing. Amazing, amazing. If you need to hear that man sing. Karaoke. Karaoke is another high point of any Salute to Supernatural convention, and Shannon can attest to that too. The last karaoke party that I went to at BurCon with my friend Anna Marie. That was crazy because we had like a little pre-party before we went to the karaoke party, and we had a frigging amazing time. So let's open it up to you guys. Let's talk about any kind of convention experiences you've had or want to have had. Yeah, Shannon pointed out that supernatural stars can sing, and most of them really can. It's really crazy. I mean, Jensen, obviously. I've not really heard Jared, but I've heard that he can. Osric can rap like a mother. James Patrick Stewart, I've heard. Who else? Well, of course, Gil McKinney. He has a voice. And who else can sing? There's a lot of, I don't know if I've heard any of the female stars sing. So I think we need to start a petition to get all of the female cast members that attend the conventions to get their asses out there and do solos, just like the men do. We need to be represented. I think we should start that. Any of you out there that have any pull out there in the Twitter world, go for it. Hashtag SPM Badass Lady Sings. I don't know, something. I suck at hashtags. Let's see, what else? You guys are so quiet tonight. I have a list. So professional. It's written in red ink all over the back of my electric bell. Stephanie, absolutely, yeah. Stephanie from Creation. She handles all the talent, and she is in a band called Samurai Fish. You need to hear her fucking voice. She opens the karaoke party every time. This woman can rock it. She sings Highway to Hell like no one's business. So Carrie wrote in saying she hasn't been able to make it to a convention yet, but she'd love to go. Every member of the cast is crazy talented. Absolutely. It's really great to see the actors expand outside of the characters that we know them as, which was going to be one of my questions to you guys. If you've been to a convention, how has that changed? Yeah, I'm so ghetto. I'm from Jersey, baby. What do you think? I'm sorry. I have ADD, I swear to you. So I'm looking at a chat window and I'm trying to talk at the same time. And oh, look, a squirrel. Not that squirrel. Cut it out. What the fuck was I just saying? I totally forgot. Yes, it's written on the back of my electric bill. Oh yeah, my question was, if you've been to a convention and you've had an opportunity to have a photo op or an autograph from your favorite cast member or any cast members, how has that changed your perception of the show? Did it make you enjoy the show more? Did it kind of take the magic away a little bit? Was what you expected what actually panned out? Or, come on, let's talk about this. For those of you who have never been to a convention, why don't we talk about that? What do you think they're about? What would you like to do? What would you like to see in a convention? Carrie lives in Oswego, New York, also known as One Big Giant Snowball. I swear to God, Carrie, I'm thinking that, even in like May, you're seeing snow for some reason. I remember seeing tweets from you saying it's still snowing, or Facebook or something, crazy weather from you, from your part of the universe. So let me also point out to you, in order to be, I'm all over it. I have ADD, I swear to you. In order to qualify for the prize that I'm going to be giving away at the end of the show, you need to make sure that you're logged in. So you cannot be a guest on Instacator.com. You have to actually be logged in. So even if you have the right answer, if your icon reads passenger, I can't give you the prize, unfortunately, because I got no idea who you are. Very important, so please be logged in. And also, if you have won anything from me in the past month, the past 4 weeks, you are not eligible to win. I'd love to give it away to a good home, so please, get ready. It's going to be, you have to answer a trivia question, a supernatural trivia question. So let's see. Going back to my highly professionally written in red ink on the back of my electric bill. Oh, the snow's finally melting. Oh, it's funny. Last week on Thursday, so I'm down here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. So last Thursday, was it Wednesday? I'm sorry, it was Wednesday. It was 70 degrees. And then by that night, we had an ice storm that knocked us out of commission until last weekend. It's hilarious. Oh, Carrie's like a two-trick pony here. And so far, if we don't get more people in here, I'm going to wind up having to give the prize to Shannon, and that doesn't count because it shouldn't count. Get some more people in here. Go out on Twitter and say, we're having a great fucking time in here, and we need to get more people in here. Okay, so referring back to said highly professional list. First convention. Okay, so let's talk about first convention experiences. So my first convention was in New Jersey because I was originally from New Jersey. So it was an easy thing, just, quick 45-minute drive. And I set up a table next to some chick, named Shannon. And it turned into, my best friend. Crazy. And we need a dance party break. Dude. Let's do it. But I don't dance, so I'll just watch you guys. I don't know. How do you make a chat window dance? We'll figure it out. But one of the things that blew my mind too is, Misha Collins came into the vendor's room and actually took the time to stop at each vendor's table to look at what they were doing. And he actually approached my table and he was fondling my pieces. You could take that any way you want. And he was taking, the time to actually examine the pieces, asking me questions about what did I use? How did I make this? Why did I do this? Why did I do that? And it was really, really cool. And as most of you know, that moment was captured and has become my banner on my Facebook page. It's my business card. Misha Collins is going to come after my ass. But, speaking of Misha, I have been approved for a fundraiser through Random Acts, and this will be a year-long campaign. And what I am doing is the sock monkey shirt that Misha had been wearing a while back, and he was selling those to raise funds for Random Acts. Well, I got permission from the artist and from Random Acts to create sock monkey jewelry. I'm going to do it. It's great. I only got the approval a couple of weeks ago. So when I go to Vegas tomorrow, I'm not going to have that much with me. I'm going to I'm just going to have some sock monkey barrettes, actually, and a few other pieces that I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with, because I'm kind of in the middle of the development stage with this. But I'm very excited. And the name of the campaign is going to be Rock the Monkey. And 100% of the proceeds go to the Random Acts. And it is not, I'm not talking profits, I'm talking soup to nuts. I'm not deducting my expenses from this campaign. I am donating my time, I am donating my materials, I am donating everything to Random Acts. I'm very excited about that. So again, it's going to be called the Rock the Monkey campaign. And for those of you who were born after 1983, have no fucking idea where I got that from. And it's not the sock monkey pun. It's actually, there was a song by Peter Gabriel back in the day called Shock the Monkey. So it's Rock the Monkey. And yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so we've got Kanga hanging in the chat room now. Thank you. And Kang is saying, I respected Kim a lot more after my con because she actually tweeted me and helped me come up with what we did in the photo op. That is awesome. I love Kim Rhodes to death. And she is actually in the midst of trying to figure out when she is going to be on our show. She is a thankfully incredibly busy woman. I'm so happy that she's got so much going on. I'm sure she wants to kill me for saying that. But yeah, it's awesome. I'm really looking forward to when we can get her on board. Kim has been probably one of the most down-to-earth actors that I have ever had the pleasure of knowing. And I had met her originally last Vegas, so it'll be about a year this week. She had been tweeting something about bubble bath or something, and I had tweeted back to her saying, I will treat you to, I don't remember the logistics, something about I was going to treat her to a spa bubble bath, something or other, if she just came into the vendor's room to say hi, because I had something that I had designed for her. And wouldn't you know it, she fucking shows up. I didn't expect her to show up, but she did. Yeah, so that was really crazy. And then she offered to have for me to take her picture wearing my jewelry, which was really sweet. I didn't want to be presumptuous and just say, hey, you're wearing my jewelry, now I'm going to take a picture of you. She offered, and I thought it was amazing. Yeah, so Kim Rhodes is I keep using that fucking word, and I apologize, but I mean, it's Kim Rhodes, so how else can you describe her? That was quite the experience. You thought I was going to see amazing again, didn't you? I almost did. So what? All right. What was another, back to said professional list of things? DC Con. DC Con was very, very, very amazing. Here's that word again. It was pivotal in my son Jaden's life. And I think I've spoken about this before, but I'm going to talk about it again for a brief minute, just because it was that intense of an experience for Jaden. That particular time, Jaden was going through horrific bullying at his school, to the point where we were actually pressing charges against this child that was doing it. And it had completely destroyed him. I mean, destroyed him. He was just not, he was a shell. He would walk around and he was just short of catatonic. He wouldn't respond to you when you spoke to him. He wouldn't speak. He was, we were having teachers tell us that we needed him to get evaluated, because maybe it was something more than just what was going on in school. Maybe there was something wrong physiologically. I took him to DC Con with me to see, if that would do anything for him, because he's a very big fan of the show. My whole family is, actually. And he insisted on going to the karaoke party. Everybody in that audience shoved us to the front of the stage. They saw Jaden and they just kept us pushing forward, 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 forward. Jaden got to hang out on the steps of the stage with Rob Benedict. He got his picture taken with Chad Lindbergh. I mean, just amazing. I think you're going to make a drinking game out of this, and you guys will be shit-faced halfway through it. Every time I say amazing, there you go. But it was a very, very mind-blowing experience, and it did wonders for Jade. And the actual thing, that the most mind-blowing part of the weekend happened on Sunday. Misha was floating around in the vendor's room again, like he tends to do. And Jaden saw him, and he was on the other side of the room, and Jaden was like, oh, Mom, look, it's Misha, it's Misha. I said, so call him over. And Jaden said, no, I can't. So me, big mouth, I yell, hey, Misha! Jaden wants, my son over here, Jaden, he wants to talk to you, but he's terrified. Misha made a beeline right over, got down on his knees so that he wasn't towering over Jaden. He came behind my table to be right next to Jaden, and he was talking to him for a few minutes. And then he said to Jaden, can I take a picture with you? That picture of Jaden with Misha, I wish I could let me see if I can pull that up, because I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to see if I could quickly pull this photo up. And if I can't, then I'm a horrible mother. Where? Oh, here it is. I don't know if you can see that. But that was, there we go. That was at DC Con. And you can see the little tiny on my son's face. That, at that time, was the equivalent of a belly laugh. That changed him. That changed him. He was almost he was almost himself after that. So Shannon Chickie had written about Toronto. She had a photo op with Cliff Kosterman, and she had asked Cliff to pick her up as if he was rescuing her, and they've been friends ever since. That's true. That's true. You never know who you're going to befriend. And, you know, like we always say, we're SPN family, and I take that tag very, very seriously. I don't just throw it on my tweets because it's a thing. I use it with intent, and it's deliberate. But yeah, so we only have a few minutes left. So I'm going to put the question out there, actually, the trivia question. And the question, the prize will be a $50 gift certificate good towards all jewelry, no shirts, you pay for those, in my shop, www.eldwin.etsy.com. I put my address in the chat window. You can scroll up to get it. I can also throw it in there again. And the question is, there was an episode in season 8 that I can't pronounce. I believe it's pronounced Heroicy Huntary Heroicy. Anyway, it's the episode with the guest star Mike Farrell from MASH, and he was in a nursing home and did not realize that his thoughts, he was a huge cartoon fan, that he was actually making those things happen out there in the real world. So someone got crushed with an anvil, someone's heart beat out of their chest, Dean got hit with a frying pan and the indentation of his face appeared there. So that's the episode that I'm referring to. The question is, Cass had decided in that episode that he was going to become a hunter with the boys. They were in the nursing home, and they were asking around, trying to figure out what was going on, and Cass decided to interrogate a cat. So my question is, what did the cat say to Cass after Cass said, "I'm not through with you," and he walks away? The cat said something. Believe it or not. So if you have not won anything from me in the past 4 weeks, you may answer this question. And the first person to get the correct answer will win a $50 gift certificate good towards all jewelry. And I will put my address in the window again, www.eldwin.etsy.com. Okay, so let's get someone in here who can answer this question. I'm sorry, I'm just ADD again. I'm looking at the chat window, and Kanga/Kesley is saying that she met a lady at the Houston Con. She ended up giving her a meet and greet pass to Mark Pellegrino and Rich, and she was so grateful. You know, people just friggin' do things like that. It's so crazy. Kanga, you won, baby. Kesley won. The answer is dumbass. Exactly. Yeah. She is. Congratulations to Kesley/Kanga. You have won $50 good towards any jewelry at eldwin.etsy.com. So congratulations. I'm glad it'll be going to a good home. So you just email me, and here's my email address. And here's my email address, Kanga. Email me, and we will work out how your gift certificate is going to work. You done did one. I know I said the show's only going to be 30 minutes long, but I just need one more minute just to wrap it up. So like I said, several different amazing things going on. Keyword, amazing drink. Okay. I'm trying to get my Facebook page up to 1,500 followers. If that happens, I will be having a giveaway for a $100 gift certificate good towards all jewelry at Eldwin's Fantasy. Okay, and here is my Facebook page. I can't type from my life. There we go. That's my Facebook page. Please share it. Please tweet it. Please do anything in your power to get the word out that I'm doing this promotion. The more promotion you give this, the more chances are the better the chances are that I can get up to 1,500, and I will be able to do this promotion. And I might be doing something special for people who are exceptionally supportive. And several of you out there, know that I do that, right? I believe Carrie and Kinga, possibly. Oh, the pot has been sweetened. Chicky and Bean has just offered to throw in a shirt for the 1,500th like. That is fucking, get ready for it, amazing. Thank you so much. That is so great. I'm so grateful. Oh, that's going to be, this is why we're SPN family. No joke. No joke at all. So thank you. Please support that, and you have a chance to win a $100 gift certificate. Additionally, I will be putting out there the Rock the Monkey campaign as soon as I have the merchandise ready. I'm going to be debuting some of it at Vegas Con. It's not going to be the official gear by any stretch of the imagination. This is a pilot just to see what people like and to see how it goes. 100% of all proceeds are donated to Random Acts. And what else did I want to mention? Please, if you're going to Vegas Con, come by, say hello to me, say hello to Shannon, and welcome her as a new business, Chicky and Bean. This is going to be Chicky and Bean's debut run at a Salute to Supernatural Con. So we wish her the best of luck. And I'm going to be wrapping it up because I have to go have dinner with my husband before I fly away to Vegas for 5 days. Okay, so love all of you. It was great to chat with you. If you ever need to get a hold of me, I'm at Eldwin on Twitter, and I put in my Facebook and my email in the chat window. You can always scroll around and get that. And congratulations again to Kanga for winning the $50 gift certificate. Y'all have a great night, and Viva Las Vegas, Shannon. See you in a couple days, baby. Bye.